Right.
Stand by.
A company always on the run, a destiny, oh, it's the rising sun. I was born a shotgun in my hands, behind the gun, I'll make my final stand. Yeah, and that's why they call me bad company until the day I die.
My name's Chad Spear. My wife and I run a special interest group at Southern Michigan Gun Club. It's called the Run and Gun. It's where we combine CrossFit and shooting. It all got started a year or two ago. My wife went to a national ladies only shooting convention, and one of the classes that she took was Intro to Tactical Games. At that point, I have done several firearms competitions, whether it's just pistol, I've done some free gun stuff. And so the class description kind of explained it, but then it said, look it up on YouTube. And so I started watching videos and I was hooked. And then I realized they had a master's division, which started at 50. And I was like, I'm going to turn 50 in January. If I start working out now, I might be able to do one next year. So that's how that all got started.
Trigonometry 101. Because who doesn't like math and geometry? From the rifle bay, you notice that there's spray painted shapes on those targets. There's also shapes cut out of the barricades. So in your first circuit, you're going to shoot from one of these holes. Whatever hole you shoot from, match it up to that shape down there. Understand? So if you put your barrel through the circle, you need to be shooting the circles down there on that target.
One magazine.
One mag. Every round, every circuit, you're going to choose a different shape so you can engage eventually all three. Does that make sense? As soon as you're done, you're gonna drop the mag, bolt forward, press the trigger, set the rifle down on that cardboard beside you, and then we're gonna head right over to bay 1. So since we're going that way, let's go. Step up to the firing line. I'm going to load my first pistol mag, make it ready. I'm going to shoot 1 in the 1, 2 in the 2, 3 in the 3. I'll only have 1 round left, 4 in the 4. Drop the mag, slide forward, press the trigger, reholster, clear. Then I'm going to go on to the movement. When you come back from the second circuit, you got to pick up on number 4. You got to finish putting 4 rounds in the 4. Then the rest of that mag into the 5, so that the next circuit you come back, you should be putting 1 round in the 5 and the rest of those 7 rounds into that 6. Does that make sense? You guys have all shot the casino drill before, so we're just doing it in segments, putting you guys under physical stress to see if your mind remembers where the hell you're supposed to be. Interesting. Okay. I like right? It. The RSO shack has a table down there, and on that table there are cones. The cones are on the ground now because the wind sucks. You're going to run down there to the shack, get a cone, and come back. That's how we're going to start it, is we're going to start down there in bay 3. We're going to take off running, get a cone, come back, shoot rifle, shoot pistol, go get another cone, come back, shoot rifle, shoot pistol, go get another cone, come back, shoot rifle, shoot pistol. It is approximately 150 yards down there. So it's a 300-meter run, down and back. Shoot, 300 meters, down and back, shoot.
Next suggestion.
Sure.
Snow cones down there or cones?
No, they're not snow cones.
Snow cones.
Nice
Great.
try.
Snow cones would be better. I didn't have the forethought for that one. Sorry, Andy.
Okay.
Every miss is 10-second penalty. So once you're done running, if you need to take 10 seconds to catch your breath so your 7 shots are a little steadier, do the math. Is it 10 seconds to catch your breath and you get accurate shots? Or if you want to suck air and miss 3. 2, 1, go!
It translates a lot more into the real life aspect of self-defense. Being a firearms instructor on the side for a couple of years, do a lot of study with your cognitive function, what happens under stressful situations, what does your body actually do when it's fatigued or it's gassed. Being able to work through those things with a firearm after this workout that we would do before we would shoot gives you an idea of what your body's going to do. And it's a great way to simulate that so that if and when that situation happens where you have to use a firearm to defend yourself, you already know what your body's going to do, and you're able to work through those things because it's not a novel thing for you to do that.
All right.
Didn't die. Didn't die.
Good job, Sunday.
I'll do it again.
Didn't die. Didn't die. 7 here. 4 here. 1 plus 7 plus 4. Oh, don't catch that on video.
We'll bleep that part out.
I know, right?
12.
So if you were to come out for the first time, it's going to depend on your firearms experience. If you don't have a lot of experience working from a holster, shooting a rifle, we might have to pull you aside and do some other things where we work with you for safety purposes. You want everybody to go home with the same number of holes they came with, just a lot more sore. But you can expect anything from running to burpees to sandbag throws to sled drags, air squats, and then, of course, then you factor in the fun of shooting rifle and pistol as well.
So you're going to go from the rifle 10 rounds into the dessert plate from the notch. That's going to be where we shoot all 3 circuits, is from that top notch into those targets, into the plate. Once you're done with that shooting sequence, we'll move into bay 1. We'll shoot the same circle, but we're going to shoot it from 12 yards. So that pie plate is going to be that paper plate is going to be your target. First pistol round, first circuit is going to be strong hand. Second one is going to be weak hand. The third one is going to be freestyle from 12 yards. 2, 1, go! Let's go! Clean run, find that dot. Nice.
7:46.
Good job. Good on man.
Woohoo!
Very nice.
Good job.
I think it's one of those things where if you're interested in fitness, and when I say fitness, I don't mean like the $10 a month fitness. I mean like the functional fitness, that sort of thing, and combining that with firearms. And you're interested in doing that, and you're here in the Kalamazoo area, reach out to Jesse at Gnarly Fit, and he can put you in touch with me, and we'll evaluate where you're at with your firearm skills, and maybe we might need to do like a little clinic where we help you work on your holster and your rifle handling skills a little bit before we put you under stress. But we'd love to have you come out and test yourself. There's varying levels of fitness, so we want to make sure that everybody gets challenged, but not to the point of oh my God, they're trying to kill me. Because I remember what it was like a year ago when I walked into Gnarly Fit to say, hey, I want to do the tactical games, but I'm old, fat, and out of shape, and I want to punch 50 in the mouth by doing this. So we know how to handle people of different fitness levels and different shooting skills. So love to see it.
Match on a fire, cold on ice, so dead man's touch.